Hi, welcome to Predictability, Visual Supports, and Routines, creating safety in a sometimes chaotic world. My name is Amy Weber, and I am a child therapist, a parent coach, and co founder of Speak, Learn, and Play in Brooklyn. I'm so glad you are here, especially since if you are parenting any kid, you have probably had to dodge 17 interruptions and one meltdown just to click play. You made it. Gold star. Today, we're talking about something that sounds so simple: predictability, but it's actually a powerhouse tool for helping your child feel safe, regulated, and ready to engage with the world. We will cover why predictability matters, how to build it through visual supports and routines, and I will give you real life tips you can use, even if your mornings look like a scene from a sitcom. So let's start with the why. Kids in general, and especially neurodivergent kids, often live in a world that feels unpredictable and overwhelming. Think about it for a second. Sensory input might be too much. Social cues are super confusing. New situations can equal mega stress. And sometimes even their own body or brain feels like it has a mind of its own. Predictability gives them something solid to hold on to. It helps calm the nervous system by answering these very human questions. What's happening next? What's expected of me? How long do I have to do this thing? And when will I get back to what I like? When kids know what to expect, their anxiety goes way down. Their flexibility goes way up. Their ability to cope with change increases because they feel grounded. It's like giving them a map in a world that often feels like chaos. So let's talk about how to create that predictability without needing a full Pinterest-worthy command center. Number one, use visual schedules. Visuals take the pressure off of verbal processing, which can be super hard when kids are dysregulated. And it lets your child see the plan. You can use pictures, drawings, written checklists, whatever works best for your kid. We want to start with very basic sequences like wake up, then get dressed, then eat breakfast, then out the door. You can use a whiteboard, paper, Velcro strips. This is not the time for fancy technology. And pro tip, if you are up to it, is let your child help build the schedule if they are able. It gives them a sense of ownership and control. Oftentimes, I will work with families around using index cards and writing down all of the things that need to happen in the morning before you walk out the door and leave for school, and then have the child put them in the order that they want to do them in. You can use timers or transition warnings. Time is super abstract for kids. Visual or auditory timers make it so much more concrete. It says, you have 5 more minutes of screen time. I'll set the timer. Or first we clean up, then we do a puzzle together. That's a first then visual support. Magic. Timers can prevent arguments by making the clock the bad guy instead of you. Anchor your day with routines. Routines are like muscle memory for daily life. When kids know what comes next, they can focus their energy on actually doing the thing, not figuring out the plan. So we want to start really small. Morning and bedtime routines are amazing places to start. Include sensory and regulation tools in your routines. Stretching, chewing gum, hugs, music, whatever works for your child. And we want to keep the routines flexible, not rigid. The goal is comfort and not control. The last tip I'm going to offer is to narrate and preview changes. Even if you have a rock solid routine, life happens. When something will be different, say it ahead of time. We're going to the dentist today instead of the playground. Grandma's picking you up from school just today. Previewing helps kids mentally prepare. Surprises can be fantastic for birthday parties, but not for Tuesday afternoons. So let's recap. Predictability helps your child feel safe and in control, which leads to fewer meltdowns, more collaboration, and a calmer home for everyone. You can build predictability using visual schedules, routines, timers, and gentle previewing. This does not have to be perfect. If you add one new support this week, that's an enormous win. Finally, if your child resists routines or visuals at first, don't worry. That is totally normal. Stick with it very gently. Think of it like building trust. You're showing them the world can be a little more understandable, a little less scary, and that you've got their back. Thank you so much for being here today. You are doing amazing work, even when it feels like you're just surviving the morning routine one sack at a time.